What's going on, guys? Mike with the Iceberg Gaming here. Today we are playing Oxygen by Turquoise Revival Games, published by Grab the Games. So they sent me over a copy of the game and asked me to do a sponsored video, so that is what I'm doing. So normally when I do my first impressions videos, I like to start at the beginning of the game and kind of start a new game, but I figured this time I would start further in so you guys could kind of get a better idea of what's going on. Sorry about the music cutting out. It keeps pausing the audio every time I go off of my screen to my other monitor to mess with my recording software, etc. So that's why the music is occasionally cutting out. But anyways, here we are in Oxygen. This is the full version of the game. The prequel demo is called Oxygen First Breath, but this is the full version. So I'm on year 2, day 19. So it looks like each year is 36 days. And our signal tower, which is this big tower here in the middle of our town, has discovered a new location. So this is where we can send out expeditions. So we can go to Green Valley. We don't have enough canned fish to make that happen, though. So we're going to hold off on that for now. I want to get to that so I can show you guys that mechanic. But for right now, we don't have the canned fish to do that. As you can see, I've got my little town here. So we've got trees on the map. If we tend them with a worker, we can build them up to 100% vitality, and this creates a little dome effect where the buildings around it are supplied with oxygen from the tree, and so you don't have to spend your power to supply them excuse me, with oxygen. So whenever possible, you're going to want to build around trees. And we've also got some areas to scavenge around here. We also have our facilities for processing metal and a coal mine and a quarry for stone. Right now I have a submarine dock. That is where your new residents come from. We've also got a couple of water turbines that we got through our research center. I actually have 3 research centers up and running to try to get this going as quickly as we can. But right now I want to get some canned goods so we can make that expedition happen. So we're going to go into this abandoned building. We're going to send 3 workers to go gather canned goods. And then as soon as we have enough, we are going to go do that expedition. But for right now, I want to check out our research. We've got over 1,000 research points to spend. And I think what I'm going to do is get this metal processing. So how the processing, mining, etc. goes is that... Oh, we got a new task. These are little jobs that they give you that you can earn bonuses for completing. This one is to build a quarry. We've done that already, and gather stone. So we're going to send some of our workers over to the quarry. I have it turned off because the windstorm happened and my workers would have got poisoned if they were out during the windstorm. Okay, we just completed a task and got some cool rewards. But anyways, as I was saying, the mining works like this. You get 5 every time this meter fills up, and the meter fills up faster depending on how many workers you have. As you can see, it's going a lot faster with 6. It ramps up as the workers come to work, but we get 5 every time. So I think this research will bump that up to 6. So let's give that a try. And there we go. 5 plus 1 equals 6. So that's cool. We still have 560 research left. So let's see if there's anything else we want to get. So we can't upgrade our housing yet. It takes 1,900. We only have 56, or we only have 560. We could get a plant house, which is kind of like a farm. I haven't done anything with that yet, so I don't know exactly how that works. We could get a cemetery that lets us bury our dead and makes our people a little happier. Otherwise, we could get into metalworking to make metal planks. We could get a canned fishing station, which will let us make those canned fish instead of having to fish them up. But I think it's a good idea to boost up our fishing production with the +1 fish to the dock. This is going to be the same bonus as the metal processing, but for fish. And we need food to stay alive, right? So I've already boosted the faster production for fish and water and coal. Coal helps us keep our oxygen plant powered. So I'm going to take the fish one, and that uses up all our research. But since I have 3 of these stations running, that should replenish pretty quickly. now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off my medical outposts, basically my hospitals. I really only need these running when I have sick people, and mostly people aren't going to get sick unless there is a storm going on. So since we have a few people freed up all of a sudden, let's see, is there somewhere else? Yeah, here's somewhere else we can get canned fish. So let's send our workers out to collect that canned fish. We have, actually, we're going to need more housing. Let's see if we can fit another house around our tree here. So this is the basic house. Here's our medium house. Gas extractor is no longer producing energy. Okay, so looks like we can't quite squeeze this in here along the tree. But what if we do a smaller house? We might be able to sneak one. There we go. Let's do that. Oh, let's do right like this. Oh no, like that. Abandoned apartment. Okay. Uh-oh, so we have a drought starting, so none of our water buildings are working right now. So we're not getting any water production. Fortunately, we have 1850 saved up. So we're going to go ahead and turn all these off, which will, oops, don't sell it, which will automatically make the workers do something else. So we're going to turn all these off. Okay, those are all off. All right, I'm going to pause the game real quick because we have a lot of stuff we can do all of a sudden. Okay, that house finished, so we have housing now. And that is going to be taken care of by the tree here, so we don't have to worry about powering that. Okay. So, since we... Okay, and I can sell this to get the materials back. It's instant. You don't have to send your workers. They just go right to the storage. So, since we have 24 workers available, I'm going to go ahead and put all of our production into effect and get this cranked up, and we're going to take advantage of this to really boost up our material stock while we have the opportunity. And while we're doing that, we should send out scavengers. So let's go ahead and finish that up real quick. Give us some gears. Gears are useful for making the extractors, the gas extractors. These give us energy as well. And you have to, if you don't do a gas extractor on these veins, they will explode. So the premise of this game is we are on Earth, but the Earth has been struck by a natural disaster. It's a tectonic magma volcanic disaster, which apparently the gases that spewed made all the oxygen on Earth, or not all of it, but most of it, go bad, I guess. So that's why we have our oxygen center here that produces oxygen, and it requires coal to do so. And these things are little magma trenches that are bursting up. And so we have to put an extractor on them, otherwise they explode. If you have anything next to them when they explode, it will get destroyed. So that's... They also give us energy, so it's kind of a two for the price of one deal. So we always want to be putting extractors down on these whenever we can. Let's take a look and see if we can do this expedition now. We can indeed, so let's send out our team. They'll be there in 3.5 days. And now we have 6 workers left. So let's see. We're losing a lot of food and water right now. Hopefully this will stabilize out. But for right now, since we are not taking in any water... okay, let's see. Is there anywhere else we can get canned food? Not stone, canned food. Okay, the one we're already at. And that one way over there. That one there. This one is used up. Okay, let's go ahead and gather this canned food, canned fish. And we have 1 worker left. That's fine. Let's send that 1 worker. Oh, okay, we completed our stone task. Very good. We got a bunch of cool perks in here, including some fish, which we need. Okay, so we have the 1 worker free, 3 workers free. Let's go ahead and just have them gather. What are we shortest on? We're actually shortest on bricks, which is down here. So let's go ahead and have them gather the bricks, because we don't need anyone working as a builder right now, because we're not building anything. And we have 1.3 days left in our drought. Then we have a windy day coming in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days after the drought ends. So here's our little calendar here, as well as the weather forecast. Each of these blocks is a day. So we have a 2-day drought happening here. 1 day down, 1 to go. Our water is dropping rapidly. We have people dying of old age, so that cemetery would be very helpful. But we got other things we want to spend our stuff on. Okay, our guys are still heading that way. Abandoned building is done with the canned fish. That's this one here. So we got those workers back. Where was that other canned fish? Way over here. Okay. Yeah, we might as well send them over. And in this game, roads are actually very important because they let you move faster. And your little dudes here are on a timer at all times. They have oxygen, and they need to replenish that oxygen by coming back to town. So the faster they can move, the more they can do before they have to come back and replenish. They also replenish their oxygen at any place on the map that it has its oxygen generator on, and any place that is covered by a tree automatically has its oxygen generator turned on at all times. Otherwise, we have to enable it, which uses more power. So we want to try to avoid that when we can. That's why we want to especially take advantage of the trees. Now, houses and medical centers always have their oxygen turned on when they're enabled. So, like this house down here is always on, and it's not covered by the tree. Most of my houses are covered by the tree. I've done a pretty good job of that, except for this one. So that one is draining our power reserves at all times. Okay, the drought is over. We have survived the drought. So let's go ahead and enable back on some fishing and water purifying. And we need to get our dudes back here. So let's go ahead. Where were they? Let's take them off of scavenging. We'll keep scavenging bricks. We need bricks. Where were we scavenging? We have 12 people scavenging, but I'm not sure where they are. Okay, there's 4 here. Let's pull them all off. And let's pull these guys off of here, because it's too far away to be efficient. And we'll go ahead and put these people back into food and water. And let's just do 2 for now. We'll see how that stabilizes out, and we'll add more if need be. Our dudes are 1 day away. Oh, a new crack. All right, let's take advantage of this. Well, it's not a huge deal if we don't get to this one, because it's not going to destroy any of our buildings. It's kind of far away. But I want to go ahead and do this for the power. And speaking of power, I also want to do another wind turbine. Because these are basically free power once you get them built. Unfortunately, we don't have enough gears to build this. So we need to salvage some gears, because we can't manufacture them right now. And it looks like our best bet for salvaging gears is going to be right here. So let's send a couple of people out there. Let's send a couple of people over here. Oh, we don't have any more workers available. So let's bump down... Let's bump down our production on everything. And we'll go ahead and send these people to gather the gears. And that'll leave us 4 builders to build this thing once we get the materials. So that is fine. We're still losing food and water. So we're probably going to enable 1 more of each. I would really like to leave everyone scavenging for right now. We're really pretty much okay on all of our materials. Except for Kevlar, which I don't have any way to use right now. We do need some uniforms. So I could turn my tailor back on. He's been off pretty much the entire game. So, gas extractor no longer producing, so let's go ahead and destroy it. Construction complete on gas extractor. Excellent. So we have 82 gears. Why are they not getting to here? Okay, there we go. Oh, it takes 120. We only have 80. Okay, that makes sense. New task. Let's see what we got. Let's produce some canned fish for our expedition teams. Okay, sounds good. Build a canning station. So we have to research the canning station. We have 12 days to do this, so I'm going to hold off for now. Actually, we'll go ahead and use the research. Get that out of the way. Canning station. Let's see. It's going to take 120 metal, which we have. 90 stone, which we have. 100 bricks, which we have. Okay, we'll go ahead and build this. And I think... let's put it near storage. We have a couple storages here and one down here. So let's go ahead and slot this in. It doesn't quite fit there. Let's put it right here. This is kind of our industrial sector. That looks fine. Our team has arrived at the target location. Okay. So here we are at the Green Valley. Our team can overcome low risks, so let's go ahead and explore. And so we're going to get 71 gears and 84 plastics out of this, and we can also choose to save the people that we found. We can save half of them, or we can leave them. If we save them all, we'll get some confidence in our leadership, or we'll lose confidence if we don't save anyone. So I'm going to save them all because I want the people, but we will have to build some shelters to accommodate them. So let's go ahead, and we can't fit one of our bigger one in here, right? Yeah, we checked that before and we weren't able to. Can we get the smaller one in here where it will be covered by the tree? We can. All right, let's do that. And that, how many does the small? It takes 4. So, okay, we need 4 exactly. So that works out perfect. We've completed our water turbine. We are now getting 12 power per hour from our water turbines and 9 from gas. And the rest of this is all coming from our coal. So eventually we want to move to renewable energy, but for right now we are relying on coal. I am a very environmentally conscious person, so that hurts me to do, but for now that's all we can do. We have a submarine coming with people in 2.3 days with 3 people, so we need another house for them. Unfortunately, I don't think we can get one in anywhere that will be covered by the trees. We could look at getting another tree up and running. New crack. All right. Ooh, that's kind of right in the middle of our stuff. I don't think the explosion would hit anything, but we'll go ahead and pop it anyway with our extractor. All right. So let's look at putting down another house. We'll go with the bigger one because they're more efficient. I would really like to get it in here with the tree. Ooh, maybe we can get a smaller one in here that'll count as under the tree. Let's see. Oh, just barely missed it. Oh, man. If we could build it there, it would count. But right here does not. So that's too bad. Okay, since that's not going to count anyway, let's just find a good spot for a bigger one. I think right here is good because we got this cafe here increasing the happiness. So we'll plop that down right there. I wanted to get it under the tree, but it is what it is. I wonder if there's some research that expands the tree area. Maybe. Anyways, we kind of neglected our workers here. We have 9 free workers. I think that's from the expedition coming in. We got another one coming in soon. We're at 72% till we can do another expedition. How's our food and water? Food is low. So let's go ahead and reactivate one more fishing dock. Throw some people in there. Research. Let's get a plantation. Let's try this thing out. And now let's go ahead and build it. I think this will let us keep generating food during the droughts as well. So that's going to be very nice. So let's put this thing down right about here. Looks good. And we have all the materials to do that. So we'll go ahead and let that complete. Let's bump up the priority on our shelter here because we got these people coming soon. Can you build that, please? There we go. Okay, another new task. Get ready for the winds. Okay, yeah, we have wind. We have 2 days of wind coming in 3 days. Okay, so to prepare for the winds, we need a gas extractor and we need coal. We already have the gas extractors and we are already producing the coal, so that is fine. Shelter finished. That's good. So these people will have somewhere to live when they get here. Let's see, how are we doing? We have 6 workers. I want to see how many the plant house takes, and then we'll decide what to do with the rest here. Okay, so it requires water and is going to produce potatoes. We can get tomato seeds if we research them. So let's go ahead and throw... How's our food doing? We're gaining food. We're losing water. Let's turn on another water one. Plop those guys in there. Let's go ahead and throw 2 guys in there. That uses all of our workers. What are we scavenging? We're scavenging bricks. Okay, we're at 60 bricks. We'll wait till this ticks over. Okay, now let's pull these guys off of there. so that they will, what do we want them to do? I had an idea that I wanted them to do, but then I lost it. One of our fishermen died of old age, so we'll throw a new fisherman in. Okay, we're gaining food and water now. That's very good. Submarine arrived with 3 people. That gives us 3 more workers to play with. We have 49 adults and 17 children. So hopefully those 17 children will grow up soon so we can make use of their labor. Our canning station, we have to turn on so we get canned fish. So this takes metal planks and fish and gives us canned fish. I'm not sure if there's a difference between regular fish and canned fish. 6 people just arrived by the signal team. I thought we already finished that. Huh. Oh, we didn't send our... Oh, oops. That was a mistake. We didn't have our people come back yet. That was dumb of me. So we only have 8 days left to finish that canning station one. So let's see. I wish there was a way to see if it matters if our food is canned or not, other than sending it on expeditions. Because this is kind of a waste of resources if it doesn't matter. Because we're using 4 fish and 1 metal plank to get 3 cans. So that's a net loss. So I think what I'm going to do is try to scavenge the fish instead. Those are all used up. This one has 36 left, which is not going to be enough. Oh, it is enough. Okay. So let's send 5 guys out here, a burger and fries, to go gather that. We have 5 workers left. I want some more potatoes, so let's pop a full crew in there. And I think that's it for now. Okay. So let's figure out what we want to research next here. So we could go for solar panels, which needs 1,000. We could bump up our coal, which I think is a good idea. Or we probably want the cemetery. Radar is going to be quite a bit. Or we could start the metalwork so we can actually produce the metal planks instead of having to scavenge them. But for right now, we're okay on scavenging. We haven't got them all off the map yet. So I'm not going to worry about trying to produce them yet. Yeah, we still got quite a bit of scavenging we can do, so I'm not super worried about that yet. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just going to scavenge these fish and not worry about crafting them. So I'm going to turn this off. I don't think it matters if it's off, if it's empty, but... Okay. We got... This will probably blow something up, so we're going to go ahead and definitely get an extractor on that. And do we have enough gears? Okay, we're getting a little low on gears, but this is going to be done soon, so we'll be able to get the gears back from that. Our dudes will be back in 2 days. Yeah, okay, there we go. So let's go ahead and dismantle that, and that one is complete. How are we doing on high winds? 90 out of 140. Alright, gather coal faster. Is there somewhere around here that we can scavenge coal? Let's see. Okay. Canning station is done. Very good. That gives us some canned fish. Okay, over there is coal and over there is coal. Okay, that's fine. We're fine on coal anyway. We have over 3,000. It's over 3,000! Old phone booth is out of canned fish. Okay, so we got those workers back. So what are we going to... Okay. And our prepare for the winds is done just in time because the wind is coming now. So that's good. You guys are going to get to see this mechanic here. Okay. So now the wind is starting. Wind started. It doubles the oxygen center's energy consumption. Also, winds bring toxic gases and reduce the oxygen level in the air, so people may get sick. Turning on oxygen generators in all buildings will reduce the possibility of people getting sick. So what we're going to do here is we're going to turn on both of our medical outposts. This one is under the tree, so it's not going to increase our power generation, but this one is not. So that is going to require power. I'm going to pull back. I'm going to turn turn off all of our mining operations to bring those people back. get them out of the wind and into safety. And then we're going to load up our medical posts with medical workers so that if anyone gets sick, they'll be taken care of right away. We're going to turn on any essential buildings that are outside of the tree area, like our research centers. Our signal tower needs to be turned on. I'm going to turn the canteen on because people are working there and eating there. We're going to turn on the oxygen in our fishing and water purifiers as well, because we need to keep those running. And I think that's everything. Oh, turn on the plantation too. That's a good idea. And we can turn on our filter to see what is not powered. So we have a cafe over here. But no one's been using it, so we're going to leave it off. All right. So the green ones are powered. If they have a red number, that means they're drawing power. If they are grayed out, that means the tree is covering them. Looks like the only yellows, which means no oxygen, aka no power, are the ones that I manually turned off. So I think we're good. And we have 12 people just sitting around doing nothing, but that's okay, because we don't want them to be out in the winds and die. So this way everyone is going to be in protection, and we're just going to ride out these winds. Let's take a look at our vote of confidence. So our target level of confidence is 10, and our next check is in 6 days. Right now we're at 11. We're getting 7 from people. 3 from... This doesn't add, because that's more than 11. Storage is almost full. Okay, so we have a lot of stuff. So that's kind of good. I might build another storage, actually. I think we will do that. And let's put it... It doesn't fit there. Let's put it over here. Now, our people are going to go build that even in the wind, which is unfortunate, but hopefully not more than 6 will get sick, because we have medical post capacity for 6. So if 6 people are sick, they will be treated. Oh, actually, it's up to 5 now. I thought it was 3 each, but it's 5 each now. So we can have up to 10 sick people. If we have more than 10 sick people, they will just die. So we have to keep it under 10 sick people. And as long as they all stay in the oxygen areas, they should not get sick at all. So we should be fine. So we're just going to ride this out for another half a day, or 0.8 days here. Okay, so we're fast forwarding through this, and we had another task come up. It wants us to do metal plank production. So we have to unlock the metalworks, build the metalworks, and then gather planks. Let's go ahead and dismantle that since it's out of gas. And what is the metalworks? 200? Yeah, we can do that. That's fine. And then we can go ahead and build it, but we're not going to use it. Will it fit here? No, not quite. Where's a nice spot for it? I guess this is fine. Oh, I should have... No, never mind. Cancel that. I want it to line up here, like that. We don't want extra space. Alright, so our workers are out building, even though it is windy. Hopefully they, like we said earlier, hopefully less than 10 will get sick. As long as less than 10 get sick, we're okay. And there they go. They are building away. Look at all these people chilling at the oxygen generator, hiding. Okay, that's completed. I'm going to turn it off, because we don't really need it. We're going to gather our planks from scavenging as soon as the wind ends. So we need to go to... There's some. All right, we'll do this one as soon as the wind ends. Okay, wind is ending. Let's throw those guys out there. Throw 2 guys out there. And throw 2 guys out there. Okay, very good. And now let's go into our oxygen center and turn off all generators to save the power. See, we were at like 5,000 power, right? And now we're down to 3,600. So that is the effect of the extra generators. Well done, task completed. That was fast. All right, so we got 23 confidence, 90 planks, 40 gears, 55 plastics, and 55 bricks out of that. So these tasks are well worth doing for sure. All right, our signal tower is... Our team is back, so they're once again scanning. And they're at 82%. 83% now. So now I'm going to turn off the medical posts because we don't need them since no one is getting sick right now. So that gives us 12 workers to play with. What do we need right now? We don't really need anything at the moment. I really want the solar panel. Let's save up for the solar panel, I think. Well, we could do the coal mine. This seems like a good choice. +1 coal. I'm trying to get off of coal, but that's what she said. We'll take this for now. And I'm going to turn our coal mine back on. Since we have a lot of coal, I'm only going to put one person in there. Turn this back on. I want to have at least one person in all these so that we have a little bit of resources trickling in. Let's see. Stone we're pretty good on. Metal we're fine for now. All right, that's fine. So now we're letting this tick up. So we could unlock the medium stuff, which gives us a desalinator, which sounds interesting. That's when you take salt water and make it fresh. Or we could unlock the hard tree, which gives us some things that are good for confidence, I think. Kevlar production. I think you need the Kevlar to go for harder missions. Otherwise, you can get a gear workshop, which I'm not worried about right now. A radar is a huge detector to reach new material deposits. That's interesting. I think that means we send out expeditions to go get materials, but I'm not sure. But anyways, we've reached our time limit for this video. I've actually been really enjoying this game. I wasn't sure that I would, but I've been having a really good time. It's a really fun little city builder. I like the premise. I'm not a huge fan of city builders, but I do like them. But generally, I find them either... Oh, we discovered something new. Let's go ahead and send our dudes out. Oh, we don't have enough canned goods. Okay. Generally, I like them, but I'm not a huge fan of them. Generally, I get bored, or some of them are too hard, some of them are too easy. I've been enjoying this so far. Who knows how long I'll enjoy it if I... Oh, what happened here? Our dude died, I think, maybe. Oh, yeah. Cynthia was our tree tender, and she died. But anyways, I've been really enjoying the game. The graphics are not fantastic, but this is an indie developer, so they're pretty good for an indie team. I haven't noticed any glaring bugs or any glitches or anything like that. Everything seems to work fine. No lag when you zoom in or out. Yeah, I haven't really noticed any jank or anything like that. It seems to run really well. I've enjoyed my time with it. Only thing I would critique is the graphics are, like I said, not super. I have it running on ultra settings right now. And as you can see, this is what it looks like. Could be better, could be worse. It's fine for what it is. Some options. I would like the ability to keep the audio on when I tab out, but I suppose that's not a huge deal. The only thing it really matters for, I guess, is my recording. Motion blur I turned off. Very nice that they added that. I think you can keybind. You can change the key bindings. Edge scroll I have turned off, so I'm just moving around the map with WASD because I like to move my mouse off the screen to get to my recording software. But that's up to you. Yeah, everything seems fine. So let me know what you think of the game if you played it. I really had a good time with it, and thank you so much for watching, and thank you to Turquoise Revival Games for sponsoring the video. We'll see you guys next time.